Hi guys, this is Hades, and today we're gonna introduce you a brand new gaming keyboard from the Corsair Vegan series. We're talking about the Corsair K95. You can check here the box. On the front side there is a part of the preview of the keyboard, the Vengeance logo, and the kind of layout. We received a English layout keyboard so that we could review it before the others. And on the back there is a full preview for the keyboard. You can see the entire keyboard once connected to your computer. And on the lower side you can read a series of features in many languages, where there is Italian, English, French, German, and so on. In the bundle you will just find two guides. There is a warranty guide from Corsair that tells you it's a Corsair limited warranty, blah blah blah, 2 years warranty as all the products. And here it goes, a quick start guide that tells you how to set your software, how to set your keyboard, and how to connect to your computer with USB ports. And I already unwrapped from the box the K95, and this is the keyboard live. You can see it got a black anodized aluminium look instead of a gray aluminium look from the K90, its previous model. It has a white backlighting, so it's not a blue and white, blue and gray matching, but it's a black and white matching. You can also buy the K95 in the same matching as the K90, but this is quite more good looking, and also it matches better any kind of configuration. Black, once you go black you never go back, that's how they say, right? So what's the difference with the previous model? All the keyboard, the entire keyboard, all of the keys are mechanical, so you won't find those fluffy keys under your buttons. All of them are MX cherry switches. As you can see, now I removed one random key, so the space button. It's the MX cherry red switch, and you will find the same also in the macro keys. As you can see, same red switch, and you will find the same kind of switches also in the numpad. If I am able to remove the button, and here it goes, the other red switch. So you can see this is one of the main differences of the keyboard. You won't find any rubber switch, you will find only mechanical switch from MX Cherry, so quality went a lot up, but the cost stayed the same. So you will pay the keyboard as much as you paid your K90 if you got a K90, or if you're gonna buy a new keyboard, the K95 doesn't cost more than the K90. So it goes with the wrist base, so where you can put your wrist while you write. There are 18 G keys, there are the macro keys with 3 presets, M1, M2 and M3, so you have up to 54 macros. There is an MR key that is capable of live recording your macros. Multimedia keys, so you can stop, fast forward or fast backward your songs, or stop the song. You can mute the volume from Windows. You have a wheel for volume. You got a Windows block key, a lightning mode, so you can turn it off or set it lower or higher. And then you got the lightning mode key that is responsible of setting correctly your backlighting, as we will see once we connect the keyboard to your computer. And on the back there is a USB port like the K90, and a BIOS switch that lets you connect this keyboard to virtually every kind of mainboard you wish. So you won't have any compatibility problems or stuff like that. It will work always. We had no problems at all. We tried every kind of selection from the switch. We had no differences at all. So in the end of the sleeved cable, it's about 6 feet, 6 feet long, and you will get a double USB connector. One is for the keyboard itself and one is for the USB port on the back of the keyboard. Now let's go to connect the keyboard to our computer, and let's check how the lighting works and how it looks once it's on. So once you connect your keyboard to your computer, that's how it looks. So you can see the customized backlighting that is set by this key. If you push it once, you will turn between custom backlighting and full backlighting of the keyboard. If you want to customize, you gotta hold the key until a red circle blinks. So once it blinks, you can select all the keys you want. So it's quite easy to set. And as I said in the opening part of the video, there is no need of any manual. It's just hold and then push all the keys you want to backlight, then hold back the key until the blink stops. So you got a full and customized backlighting, and also you can set many levels of backlighting, like turned off, 33%, 66% and 100%, so you can switch between many kind of backlighting. What we liked of this keyboard was the absence of a difference between the tactile feedback from the macro keys and from the main body of the keyboard. That was one of the biggest flaw from the Corsair K90, and Corsair really improved this keyboard on this side of the projecting. So Corsair listened to the community asking for a full mechanical keyboard, and they did a full mechanical keyboard, but there is another little flaw. What we think is that we should have been able to select between RGB lighting, so you have a totally customizable keyboard, while you can't choose the color of the backlighting. This thing you could do the customization of the color on the Raptor K50, that is a middle range keyboard from the Corsair brand itself. So it's quite a little disappointing to see that on the middle range there is some kind of features, while on the highest end keyboard it's not present. So we expect Corsair to come out with a K100 keyboard where you have both mechanical switches and customizable RGB lighting, but we are just speculating. We don't know if it will ever came out. And going to vote this keyboard, we want to give 9 stars out of 10, since the keyboard is really great. It also deserves the Revo Design Award, and it would have got 10 stars out of 10 if it cost a little bit less and not just 150 bucks. But it's the same price from the K90 when it came out, so we could say it's the right price for a full feature keyboard. So this is the end of the review. We wanted to thank you, Corsair, for the sample sent. This is Hades, and greetings from the ReHWolution staff and from me. See you in the next review. Bye bye!